Importance of legal and criminal verification. It is very important to verify whether a candidate has any criminal history in the past or any such issues that are still pending in the legal department. It includes police verification, court record check, and litigation check. This helps companies ensure that the candidate has a clean background and a record, and no serious legal risk. It is widely used in security jobs, banking, and corporate hiring. Police verification confirms no criminal record at all, while court checks show any ongoing or whether the candidate has any past issues or still pending cases. Litigation check helps identify disputes or legal problems. Now, moving on to the next subparts about this criminal verification, the first important point is police verification. Police verification is the process of checking whether the candidate has any previous history of any criminal or misconduct record. First, the candidate provides ID proof and his address details. Then an application is submitted to the local police station or through an online police portal. Then the police check records in their database for any criminal history. Neighbors or local people may also be asked for information. If no record is found, the status is marked as clear and the candidate is genuine. If there is a mismatch between what he's given and what the company has verified, it's a big flag, red flag, and a big no-no because risks are great. Court record check is the process of verifying whether a candidate has any past or ongoing court cases. Similarly, the candidate's details are presented like full name, date of birth, and address are collected. The BGV agency checks for criminal, civil, or financial cases that are possibly linked to the candidate. Multiple sources are used to avoid missing records. If any case is found, the details are reviewed carefully and thoroughly. Now, moving on from the court to the litigation check. It is the process of verifying whether a candidate is involved in any legal disputes or has any pending cases against him. First, the candidate's details like address, identification, full name are taken into record. Then these details are searched in the legal portal and the court databases. Then the BGV agency checks for civil, criminal, or financial disputes. Case type, status, and seriousness are reviewed carefully. If any litigation is found, it is flagged as risk. Well, after the litigation check, let's move on to the global database check. Global database check is a very important part of the BGV process, and it's used to identify international risk records, criminal history, fraud alerts, sanctions, compliance issues, and suspicious activities connected with a person or a business for that matter. This check helps companies make safe hiring, partnership, and onboarding decisions. It is commonly used by large MNCs, banks, fintech companies, insurance companies, BGV agencies, and organizations working with international clients. In the global database check process, basic details such as full name, date of birth, passport number, nationality, company name, and identity information are collected from the candidate or the business. These details are then searched in multiple international databases, including criminal watch lists, sanction lists, fraud databases, politically exposed person records, anti-money laundering systems, and global compliance databases. The system checks whether the person or business has any form of risk history, fraud records, financial crime alerts, or international restrictions. Verification experts review the results very carefully to avoid wrong matches and false records. After the analysis, a final report is then generated showing whether the profile is clear, medium, or at high risk. Global database check helps reduce fraud, improve legal compliance, protect the reputation of the company, and create a safe and trusted business environment globally. What is the map? Start by implementing a strict legal and criminal verification process for every candidate for sensitive roles. Conduct police verification, court record checks, litigation screening, and global database searches through reliable sources. Identify red flags earlier on, such as past criminal cases, disputes, or legal issues that the employee must have had in the past. Maintain proper records and keep on updating. And train your HR team and use digital tools for a faster and an accurate record-keeping system. As of now, you got to know about the basic standard information about the background verification process. If you would like to know more and advanced information, then there are 3 ways to learn that advanced information. Number 1, you can either buy the book, which is the self-learning. Number 2, you can either buy the book plus the recorded video course, or there is another option, which is the book, recorded course, and live industry expert solutions, case study based approach. Any of these 3 methods, enroll today or click on the link given below.